Hey, all my crafty friends. It's Lynn from Humvee. I forgot. Humvee Craft Studio. It is a very cloudy, gray, just yuck kind of day outside. Very chilly. And I'm starting to wonder if spring will actually ever come to Minnesota. Especially when I have an outdoor craft show in April. So I have everything ready to go. I'm going to tell you what we have going on. Supplies. So first we have our white magnetic frame. And how cute is the stencil? Yeah, Cottontail Farms. We have snow. There's no bunnies. I don't see bunnies. Anyway, we're going to use 3 different colors of chalk paste today. Irish Cream, Brilliant White, and Peachy Keen. Now, I would not have thought of this color combination if I had not been to a craft show where one of my team members was doing a show and she was demonstrating Cottontail Farms. And I fell in love with her color combination. Thank you, Cassie. So shout out to Cassie. She's awesome. And the color combinations were fantastic. I told her I was stealing it because, crash, I love it so much. So we've got our chalk paste and we've got our Squeegees. Now, this is a larger stencil. So again, when I first took it out of the package, I made sure to write Cottontail Farms on the back of my backer sheet, so I know the back and I know the front and I know which one goes to this. I used my tacky towel over here, and I fuzzed it because it is new and extremely sticky, and I'm actually a little bit worried that it's going to stick a little bit too much to my board. Now you may notice that in the corners, I flipped down and folded under so it's sticking to one another, the front and the back. And I did that so that it gives me a place to pull up my stencil. Less likely to stretch it. So what I want to know is, how are you today? Are you smiling? Is it sunny? Is it cloudy and cold? Oh, I'm so ready for spring. Can you tell? I've even been questioning, like, why do I live in Minnesota? I know I was born and raised here. I've lived in other states. Why? Why did I come back to Minnesota? And actually my answer is family. My entire family is here. And I needed to be near my family. That doesn't mean I'm still not questioning. But it's beautiful in Minnesota, absolutely beautiful. We get to see all 4 seasons and it's wonderful. So I think what I'm going to do here, I'm going to start with white, and I'm going to do this in a border. So why did I turn? Because I was moving my jar back and forth because I had dry chalk paste and I didn't want it all over. Okay, that one's fine. I didn't want it all over my table and the board that I'm going to use. So we're just going to take white and we're going to go all around this border. Now when you're working with a larger piece, well, any piece, you have to work fast, but especially these larger pieces, because chalk paste will dry onto your surface. And this is the part that makes me nervous right here, because I'm trying to go, I'm going to go up here instead, as fast as I can, but I don't want my white to get onto the areas of the stencil that I'm choosing to use a different color. And you know what? I'm going to grab this. This is a narrower line, and I'm not going to use my cut apart squeegees. I'm actually using the end of my stir here. And see how easy that was just to take that and go across. In a couple of places, I'm really close to where I'm going to be doing another color, and I just have to be super, super careful of that. Go back and take some of my extra. Ooh, I think I just went over there. I'll have to go and check that out and fix that. So I've got my white. I'm going to set those aside. Close up my chalk paste. Closing up my chalk paste because chalk paste dries out and I want to keep it as long as possible. So I'm going to put my glasses on here quick, and yes. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to try to push that back a little bit. I think you're still going to be able to see it. I'm going to do my bunny. My bunny is pretty quick here. And this is where I'm using the Irish cream. And I just think this little brown bunny is going to be just the cutest. Cassie, I'm not sure mine is going to look as good as yours, but those color combinations. Cassie does wonderful work. And she happens to not live too far from me. So, in fact, I think, well, it might be a tie between she and Sharon for living the closest to me. I'm not quite sure. But my team spreads across the United States. I just happen to have a lot of Minnesotans because those are the people that I tend to run into at craft shows. And so we get to know one another and we talk crafting and what we want to do, and here we are. I just did that again on my tea. So we're going to see how that all pans out. Again, doing that, going back and recovering my Irish cream is one of my favorite colors. When they came out with Irish cream, I was so afraid it was going to be a temporary color, and I'm in love with it. Now, Peachy Cane, this is a new Peachy Cane, and I don't believe I've ever used this color. No, I have not. I'm going to stir this one up. I did open it and stir it when I first got it, but I just want to make sure. And then, just to get this off my stir stick, I'm just going to go ahead and put some of my chalk paste on there. Now, I'm not going to tell you that I'm not a little bit nervous about the speed at which I'm working because, oops, I didn't want peach to go here, but it did. Oh well. It's there now, right? Coming down to this bottom where my white is, I'm just being really careful. I'll go back with a smaller squeegee to get down to those bottom ends because I don't want to, ooh, maybe I could put that. There, I can wipe that right off. Got my excess off, yay. And I just have to do this now. This is one that's really close to that white. Come down here, you see I'm kind of all over my board today. I'm rushing because I don't want my paste to dry. I am most worried about the white. White is the oldest of my chalk pastes here. Probably should have done that one last and done all of this first. Ooh, this is smooth, 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 smooth. Okay, now I have a lot of excess in my peach, so I'm going to go back and very carefully take off my excess. Now, this frame was more of a whitish gray. It had more of a vintage look to it. And because I'm putting this in my kitchen, I wanted it to have more of a clean white look to it. So I did paint my frame with Waverly white chalk paste. I've got some excess up here. I want to make sure I get that. Whoa. Just making sure I've got everything where I need it. And, ooh, lots of excess, Lynn. And, okay, there went that train of thought. Oh, it'll come back to me. Yeah, about 20 minutes from now, right? Okay, are we ready for the reveal? I'm getting nervous. Like I said, I'm nervous about that. Oh, this is beautiful. This is my favorite part. We get to reveal. I'm going to pull up this other end with me so I can have a better hold of it. Oh, I'm in love. I'm in love. Where it says open daily, I meant to do that in white. I got talking. See how I get distracted? Ooh, this could have used a little bit more fuzzing. I feel like I'm really pulling and stretching the stencil. Get a different grip on it. Come on. Oh, I'm in love. I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love. I'm going to pull from this other angle. See how slick it is when you take those corners off? Or not take them off, but fold them under, because it gives you something to hold on to. And now we're just going to pull off the end, and look at that. How gorgeous. I'm loving this. Oops, I got a little bit. Leave it alone, Lynn. Look at that. Oh, is it gorgeous? I love this one. I cannot wait to put this up in my kitchen. Again, I do wish I had done this in white, which was the intention. I just got carried away with my Peachy Keen. But how cute is that? It is so easy, easy to use. Reusable stencils, and just put on your chalk paste, and the best part is the reveal. And I love it when it comes out perfect. So with that, I'm going to wish you a happy afternoon. Enjoy your day. If you have questions about what I did today here or about Magnolia Design Co., let me know. In the description, I will have all the links that you need. If I don't get them up fast enough, boy, you get after me and say, Lynn, I want those links. And just a reminder that Magnolia Design Co. is having a 20% off sale. They opened the vault, and all the retiring stencils are now 20% off. So hop on over to my site, take a look. The link will be here. Look at the description. And if you like what you're seeing, subscribe to my page, follow me, like it, get the notifications when I'm live. And with that, I'll see you again next time. Happy crafting!